It honestly blows my mind that there is a character that is less useful than Kuki. I'm honestly impressed. When Dori's kid was announced, I would have thought that she would be better than Kuki because she offered more than what Kuki had because of the whole energy regeneration thing she has. And the fact that she's the only character that can use the belt just had me thinking, hey, maybe she'd be pretty good. But actually, Beidou can also use the belt. She has HP scaling. Why are you using Beidou as a shielder when she does really good off-field damage, dude? Anyways, in practice, Dori just seems less versatile than Kuki in my opinion. God, it does not feel right to say that. And is it just me that thinks that way? It's not to say that she's completely useless, but what Kuki has over Dori is that she can use the Tenacity set and Freedom Sworn to support the team, and since she also has EM scaling, it allows her to see more viability in Dendro teams. Dori doesn't really have all of this. Sure, she can use Noblesse and Favonia's Greatsword, but you can say that about a lot of other characters. The reason why Tenacity is more valuable is that not many characters can use it, and you can also stack Noblesse buff on top of it. I could go on, but let's actually talk about the main topic of the video. But before we do that, I just want to give a quick reminder that if you enjoy these type of commentary videos or chill streams, a sub and like would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to push for 1.5k subs by the end of the month, and the support really means a lot. Thanks. Anyways, to answer the title of the video, yeah, 4-star characters have been getting noticeably worse, in my opinion. Over the past few patches and the entirety of Inazuma's release, the 4-stars released are noticeably weaker and more niche compared to the characters we had before then. Yunjin and Goro were probably the best out of all of them, but they're only really good in certain teams. Heizo is good, but he's not going to beat Sucrose in overall utility. Kuki and Dori are unique as healers, but not that great in all honesty. And Toma is just so underwhelming to the point where people are building him the way that he wasn't intended to. I don't think anyone expected Toma to fit into Virgin teams with full EM builds when his kit has literally zero EM scaling. He's just that niche, man. Let's compare them to the 4-stars we had before them. Sucrose, Xingqiu, Xiangling, Fischl, Bennett, especially Bennett. Wait, hold up, Bio, can you do me a favor? Look at your attack stat on your D-Luke right now.
Yeah, characters, let's see. Attack stat is 260.
Alright, exit now, and let me know how much attack you have right now.
Attack stat is 1036. And that's what, Bennett?
Dude, that's what Bennett does, yeah. I'm pretty sure it wasn't intended for any of these characters to be the way that they are right now, because notice how a lot of them are released, like, in the early phases of Genshin, right? I don't think Hoyo wants to create another situation where newer 4-stars are on par with 5-stars. The reason why they don't want this to happen is that in gacha games, the highest rarity of characters are naturally supposed to be stronger than 4-stars because of how much more difficult they are to acquire. The overall power level of these characters is often aligned with how difficult they are to get. The reason why this happens is that making very strong characters difficult to gain access to will help them generate more income because it gives people a reason to pay up. This is why Raiden is one of the best-selling characters of all time. She's fucking broken and does things exclusive to herself. And she's a waifu, of course. How could I forget? Obviously, there are and will probably be exceptions in the future, but if Hoyo were to make another ridiculously broken 4-star, it would give players a less of an incentive to pull for any other 5-star that shares any sort of similarity to said 4-star. Would a lot of people have pulled for Kazuha on his rerun if Sucrose was overwhelmingly better? Probably not, right? But since we know Kazuha is ridiculously good, people have a reason to pull for him. But even now that we know Kazuha is a top-tier support character, Sucrose in certain teams is on par or even possibly better than Kazuha. But the one thing that Kazuha offers is his own personal damage, because it's just, you can't really be ignored, right? If Yelan was a little worse than Xingqiu, would you pull for her? Probably yes, because having another Xingqiu is really good, because he's a good character himself, right? Now, let's say, hypothetically, if Kale is even a little better or worse than Kusanali, would you still pull for her meta-wise? Probably not, because Kale, as we might know, isn't really all too great. She's one of the very few Dendro applicators right now with some ICD issues, but if the Dendro Archon can't do significantly better than a 4-star by a noticeable margin, a lot of people wouldn't go for her, right? Not saying that it will happen, I'm just talking hypothetically, because God forbid we have another 5-star drama situation. What I'm trying to say is that as new 5-stars continue to be released, 4-stars will likely fall off even more so that people have a reason to go for the 5-stars. And this isn't even going over constellations. With the older 4-star characters, their constellations seem to be overwhelmingly better than the ones we have right now with the newer ones. You can make them more, but they would likely not be the best option or kind of niche, right? Can't say I would be too surprised if this will continue to be the case in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Remember to like and sub if you enjoy this type of content. I do these kind of videos and stream almost every day. I'm trying to reach 1.5k subs by the end of the month, so the support really means a lot. Everyone have a good night and day wherever you're at, and I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care.